The title Mother of God is one that you may hear applied to Mary in Eastern Orthodox Church services. Used by early Christian writers like Origen, Athanasius, and Augustine, the title itself seems to have received widespread acceptance even prior to its formal proclamation in the 5th century. The title itself, Mother of God, is important because it carries with it the full weight of Christ's deity. Mary is called the Mother of God because she bore a son named Jesus, who was and is God. While this fact is agreed upon in all of mainstream Christendom, Orthodox, Catholic, and Protestant alike, many simply refer to Mary as the Mother of Jesus, and are taken aback when they hear her referred to as the Mother of God. Now, historically, we do see Mary called the Mother of Jesus early on in Christian history, early on in the Church's life. But those who used this title for the Virgin were adamant. The child that she bore was only a man, not God. Let's go back and see how the early Church responded to this claim. In 431 AD, the Third Ecumenical Council was called in the city of Ephesus. The reason? The Bishop of Constantinople was said to be propounding a strange doctrine and deposing priests who disagreed with him. Saint Cyril, the Bishop of Alexandria, was charged by Saint Celestine, the Bishop of Rome, to look further into the matter. After exchanging several letters with the Bishop of Constantinople, whose name was Nestorius, Saint Cyril concluded that the accusations were true. Now, what did Nestorius actually believe? Nestorius claimed that the second person of the Trinity, Christ the Logos, was different than Christ the man, that they were two separate persons. Nestorius believed that Mary bore only Jesus the man, who was later overshadowed by the divine, sometime after his birth. For this reason, he refused to call Mary the Mother of God, Theotokos in Greek. Now, it is believed that this doctrine was not Nestorius' own invention, but rather that he was influenced by Theodore, a bishop of Mopsuestia. So, while Nestorius wished to divide the person of Jesus Christ into two persons, one divine and one human, Saint Cyril insisted Christ is not divided. Jesus Christ is one person in two natures. He wrote that the Logos was incarnate and made man, that is, taking flesh of the Holy Virgin, and having made it his own from the womb, he subjected himself to birth for us, and came forth man from a woman, without casting off that which he was. For Saint Cyril, this contention was not a mere squabble of words. It was putting at stake the entire structure of the Church, the entire structure of theology, by dividing the person of the only begotten Son. After a short time, a conclusion was reached that Saint Cyril had maintained the apostolic faith, while Nestorius had deviated from it. The dispute was settled, with 12 anathemas proclaimed against Nestorius, the first of which reads, "If anyone will not confess that the Emmanuel is very God, and that therefore the Holy Virgin is the Mother of God, inasmuch as in the flesh she bore the Word of God and made flesh, as it is written, the Word was made flesh, let him be anathema." The council proclaimed that Jesus Christ is one person, 100% God and 100% man. To safeguard this teaching, the title Mother of God was proclaimed as fitting and right for the Virgin Mary, because she bore Jesus Christ, who is God. That's why we call Mary the Mother of God, because it accords with correct dogma, a correct understanding of who Jesus Christ actually is. Because whatever is said about Mary has implications and affects our understanding of who Jesus Christ really is.